Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So today, let's take a look at the 2025 Ford Expedition Platinum. This model is finished off in a Glacier Grey, and the MSRP is just over $83,000. Now, this is not the max trim level, so we do have the shorter length, but this still has a lot to offer. And we'll start off underneath the hood, where this is powered by the 3.5 liter high output EcoBoost V6. This is paired to a 10-speed automatic. It pumps out 440 horsepower, 510 pound-feet of torque. This can do 0 to 60 in around 5 seconds. MPG is around 16 miles per gallon in the city, 22 out on the highway, and this can tow right around 9,600 pounds. Now, as we work our way to the exterior styling, the gloss black up front is a really nice touch. Now, this has a forward-facing camera. There's the LEDs integrated into the grille, and there's even an LED strip that runs along the entire lower section, just making it blend in very nicely. There's also plenty of cutouts up front. There's parking sensors too, small air dam in the lower section, and then really nice lines that come down that hood. Now, this also has a dark gray set of wheels along with red brake calipers, which is neat to see. There's running boards that are power operating, along with the side mirrors, which have a camera and a turn signal. There's gloss black for all the window trim, roof racks up top, and a full moonroof too. There's also some really nice lines that flow down the side, and if this was the max, you would get a little bit of extra space in the back there, of course, for better cargo room. But in back, there's also the spoiler with the third brake light and the wiper blade up top. You'll notice all of the gloss black along with LEDs integrated into that trim accent. There's a backup camera, all the parking sensors, and then this does have remote start, so you can lock it, double tap this button. That exhaust is on the passenger side there, and then just double tap it again to unlock it. Now, with the new Expedition, this actually has a split tailgate design. So you can open up this upper section. The glass is going to be fixed, and you can use this as needed if you want somewhere to sit or to load items a little better. Simply just fold down this rear piece. And with the standard Expedition, what I'll call it, you have a good bit of space. There's also this removable tray right here that you can actually lock in these four corners here and have another shelf in back. Now, the second and third row are automatic. However, the second row is manual to fold back up. So you can fold down the third row very quickly. If the second row is in the way, simply just fold them down. You can do that process, and then with one touch of a button, you can put them back up. So very easy to do. Now, you do have a control down below, so you can close that separate, or just push on the button up top and it will fold both of them and close them at once. Now, this also has proximity door handles, so you can lock and unlock it from all four. There's Bang & Olufsen for the audio. You get storage in the lower section and some really nice trim accents throughout. Now, this also has captain's chairs, which have a great design to them. You can fold these flat, so just by pushing on that release in back, this is what it would do. Or you can just move the seat forwards by pushing on this button here, and you can slide it out of the way in order to get into the third row. Or simply just walk through the seats, depending on what you would like to do. Now, in back, you can actually recline the third row. You have auxiliaries with storage and a cup holder there. And at 5'10", I have about an inch or so of headroom. So for a 3-row, I could sit in the back if I needed to, which is nice to see. There's also a bar underneath, so you can slide these seats. Now, you get 2 storage pockets along with an area to charge some items. You have cup holders, fan speed, temperature, heated seats, auxiliary controls, even a very large armrest there that is adjustable, and these seats even recline too. So you can get nice and comfortable in this second row. Now, there's also a keypad on the outside, which Ford has had for quite some time. You have your window controls, side mirror adjustments, and then more storage down below, and a platinum badge for these seats. Now, as we start this up, this has a unique design for the steering wheel. You'll notice too that all of the controls are hidden, and that is because just by hovering your hand on the controls, they will pop up on the gauge cluster, where up and down is volume, left and right is tuning, upper left will get you into your steering wheel and pedal adjustments, and then lower left is for voice commands. Now, on this left side, this is for your cruise control and lane keeping assist. Now, on the left, there's your 4-wheel drive selectors. You have your lift gate, which you can open and close, and a few different driving modes that will pop up on that left side. So you can go through all of those depending on the traction and what you need for your drive. Now, there's also some adjustments in the middle, and then you have a fixed nav on that right side. Now to get through the middle there, simply go to the left here, where you can pull up all of this information on that screen. So you can easily view it in front there. You also have a lot of icons to get into. You can get into your auto hold, your driver memory. You have to get into the headlights by going into the screen, where you have interior lighting and zone lighting as well. You have valley mode, various settings that you can get into and adjust as needed. And then you do have a home screen with this split view. Now in the lower section, you have your climates, your heated and ventilated seats, heated steering wheel. You can even get into your temperature. If you swipe up, now you can quickly adjust it rather than just pushing left and right there. You have an air vent on both sides. There's also a trailer braking system, plus and minus, so you can shift. In order to do that, rotate it into drive, push on M for the manual setting. And then of course we have reverse, where you have several different camera angles that you can go through, including towing views, where you can monitor all of this here. Now, if we put it into drive, we can push on the camera button on that right side, and now we can go through the forward-facing angles and get all of that visibility. Now, there's also volume, engine start stop. You have hazards along with traction control and a downhill assist. Now, right in the middle, there's also the Pro trailering system. You have wireless charging and some auxiliaries. You can hide those as needed. There's cup holders, lots of storage with auxiliaries in the armrest, and you even have hidden storage, as you can tell right there, which you can hide away just by using these controls here, which is pretty nice to see. Now there's a locking glove box with a good bit of space, and then up top there's dome lights and controls for the sunshade and sunroof. There's a sunglass holder and garage door buttons as well. And then here's a look at visibility. You have quite a lot of glass, so it's pretty easy to see in both directions. And still in sport mode, here we go. And the shifts are super quick, and we are easily up to speed. And this is what it's like to be behind the wheel for the Expedition. Now, as we take it around some of these turns, for being such a big SUV, it actually handles these very well. So you can have confidence knowing that just going at normal speeds, you can take this around some corners, and you know, it's a big SUV, but it can handle its weight very well. But this has been a fantastic SUV to drive the last couple of days. Like I said, with the steering wheel here, it gives you that F1 vibe just with its design. So it's pretty easy to hold on the left and the right here. You can hold it in the lower section too, just depending on your comfort. And you can even bring this armrest back up to you if you want even more comfort on that right side there. Seating position is really nice too. You have a good outlook over the front here. I have a good bit of headspace, about 4 or 5 inches or so, with a height adjustable seat, so you could be taller than me and get the pedals, the steering wheel, the seating, everything in the right position, which is fantastic. Now there's only one trim level, I believe, that is above the Platinum here, and you have several below it, including the Max as well, just depending on what suits you best. So for the latest Expedition, this is really nice. Everything is easy to go through, and it just gives you a really nice luxury vibe for this Ford SUV. And it seems to have a good bit of space too. So if you need a big vehicle, it's definitely something to consider. I have also compared this with a few other of the competitors, so you can take a look at those videos to see the differences. But for about $80,000 for this model, this seems to be very nice for what it has to offer. And that is going to wrap it up for the 2025 Ford Expedition. If you enjoyed today's video, give it a huge thumbs up and consider smashing that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with our daily uploads. And I will see you all in the next video.